And now all you have left is the voice of the devil in the earth, which is why God, by the way, has to raise up 144,000 Jewish evangelists. So imagine the light is gone, the representation of Jesus in the earth, his body gone. And a lot of these people, by the way, if you want to talk about infrastructure, they run some of the nuclear power plants. They fly in airplanes, which is why you have kind of the left behind image of planes falling out of the sky.
Thanks for bad memories, man. Scaring me all over again.
PTSD, right? PTSD. But there's some truth to that because they're just gone. So imagine when the storm comes in and stops delivery for a week, that causes major problems.
Yeah.
Now imagine just the infrastructure and people who run it gone. Yeah. And now there are some nations who have a Christian population of, 3%. They won't really feel it. But what happens when a Christian nation that has a large percentage, millions upon millions upon millions of people, and they're gone?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to impact the infrastructure, the economy dramatically, which is why some people say America is not specifically mentioned in Bible prophecy. And so could it be the reason is because it's off of the world stage at the moment of the rapture of the church because it's no longer a global player because of it.
So we got the tribulation happening and it sounds chaotic. And there's also the spiritual side of things, like when the Christians leave, what leaves? Spiritual intercession.
Yeah.
And I think we overlooked that. I did for many years of my life into podcasting, how much spiritual intercession is important in our lives. That is something that I feel like throughout all time, we underestimate as a whole when it comes to what prayer is and how much of a tool that is in the spiritual warfare aspect of things. That's all gone.
Yes.
It's all removed.
And values. So you got principles, values, prayer. When you see these college kids on campus and they're talking about an atheistic worldview, and I don't think we need God in order to have laws. We think this is right. This is a law because we all agree that that's the way it should be. It benefits society. And they have the luxury of that because they're living in a Christian society where they're sheltered and protected by Christian values that allow for all points of view. Western civilization is rooted on a biblical foundation. And now all of a sudden that's gone. And you don't have that luxury anymore. You're going to have a major catastrophic event that takes place. The rapture of the church would certainly be part of that. But something's going to happen, more than likely a war, the Ezekiel 38 war. But something's going to happen that's going to make the whole wide world hungry for a leader.